always went down to this lake in Mexico for many years to go bass fishing. And it was...
Was that Falcon?
No, falcons were on the U.S. side.
Oh, okay.
We went over on the Mexican side, about 200 miles south of the Texas border. And it was a fishing paradise, absolutely. They built this big lake, stocked it with bass, Florida bass, and nobody fished it for 3 years.
Oh.
So we go down there, and so there were 11 of us in the airplane that went down there.
Cleaned
up. Wind?
Cleaned up.
Did you clean up?
Oh, we did. It was, man, you couldn't throw a bait in the water.
Oh,
But,
man,
when we got down there, you remember Pate Chunley
Oh,
that
yes.
Bob Woodley and them
Adopted.
adopted? Well, we had 2 boats. I was running the Motorhome one and took off from the bank, and Pate was in the other boat, guiding it, coming behind us. Well, I took off pretty fast, and he wanted to catch up, and I saw he was behind, so I slowed down. Well, he never slowed down.
oh my.
And he came up and went right over the top of our boat.
Oh my God.
Right over the top of it. Didn't hurt a soul, didn't hurt a thing. He just cleared it.
I've never heard that story.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
How do you do that?
He
Did
was
it hit the
going
motor?
pretty
Did you hit
dadgum-
the motor or something? Or
No, he just, the fork of the bow of the boat,
yeah.
it just hit the right spot and he just went over us like
It's
that.
a wonder it was an outboard.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, it could have killed everybody.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we fished, and you could not throw a bait in the water. And you could look straight down and water 12, 14, 15 feet deep, and you drop a bait down there. There wouldn't be one bass there. It'd be 10 or 12
Oh my
right there
God.
trying to get that bait. All of them trying to get the bait. And I fished top water, and many strikes I had. I caught 2 fish on one topwater bait,
Oh
one on
my
the front hook
God.
and one on the back hook.
That's about ruined them.
Well, it was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. Well, coming home from there, we flew back and we were at about 10,000 or 11,000 feet, and Lou Weaver was the pilot.
I remember.
And Lou, we were talking. I was sitting up in the front with him, and there were 3 or 4 guys in the back. And at 11,000 feet, we hit something in the air.
Oh dear.
It hit the windshield and just thump, just real hard. Had no idea what it was. Another plane was there with the doctors from
Ainsworth. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Ainsworth and that group. And they crashed and killed them all.
I thought Lou Weaver was on the plane that was killed.
He was. But we were before they went on the next trip.
Okay.
Oh, the next trip.
I remember
After
that
us.
because they were. That's when Lorraine all went to Lakeshore Baptist Church,
Yeah.
and they all went there.
They went on the next trip down there. We'd go down there every 2 or 3 months.
My goodness.
Dad and I and Marshall.
Oh, I remember that picture in your office. Of you
Dad and I
Dad.
and Marshall borrowed a motorhome and a boat from Roger Wilson. And we went down to the lake. Roger says, everything's in ship shape. You don't need anything. Don't take anything but your food. I said, have you got tools and everything on it? Oh, yeah, everything on it. We get about 150 miles into Mexico.
Oh dear.
4 o'clock in the morning, and we have a blowout on the trailer. Well, we tried to stop some Mexican trucks, and they don't believe in stopping on those highways at the middle of the night like
Yeah.
that. So we couldn't do anything. He didn't have one of those 4-way fork deals that fit the boat. He had 2 of them, and neither one would fit the boat.
Oh my God.
So we couldn't put the spare on the trailer.
Uh.
Well, we're sitting there talking, and about that time, I saw a light come on at a little house down the road there, about 100 yards. So it was about 5 o'clock, and I walked down there and knocked on the door, and in my broken Spanish, very broken, I told the guy what our problem was and everything else. And he said, "Ah, momento." He goes back into his bedroom and he raises up his mattress, and there's a brand new 4-way
Tire thing.
tire tank.
Good gosh.
A brand spanking new, never been used.
Yeah.
So I asked him if I could borrow it, go up there and see if it would fit. Fit like a glove.
Oh, but,
Fit just like a glove. We changed that tire and went on down, and we caught 100 bass, Dad and I and Marshall, in 100 bass in a 300-yard stretch.
Oh.
Wow.
300 yards, caught 100 bass. Couldn't get any more in the boat.
Oh.
Wow.
Did you have a limit?
Nah, not then. You didn't have anything.
I see.
You take them in and they clean them for you, put them in a bag,
Oh,
freeze
yeah.
them, brought them
Well,
home.